Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Start Your Day Great. Start your day with the coach. I am your host, certified high performance coach, Sean Butner. And today we're talking about the question, do you feel your purpose every day? Now, usually in this morning show, again, if you're just joining us, if you're new, please like and subscribe wherever you're watching this. But the show is trying to help you get ahead quicker, overcome obstacles, so that you can live your full potential through high performance and personal development. Now, the question, do you feel purposeful every day? It's such an important question because it determines the quality of our life. Because there was a time in my life when I would wake up at 5 a.m., hit the snooze a bunch of times, probably to like 5:20, drag myself out of bed filled with dread. I don't know why that rhymed, but it did. And then it was just a quick shower, a whole pot of coffee, maybe a light breakfast, and then out the door as soon as possible to start the morning commute. And then, get to work, do the same things, come home, try to eat, and get to bed at a reasonable time so I could repeat the next day. And, every day that my alarm sounded, my heart would drop. I did not want to get out of bed. I didn't really want to go to work. It's partly because I was sleep deprived in that particular job. Being on call at weird hours, at weird times, not consistently, really kind of threw that for a loop. So I was always exhausted. But I also dealt with a lot of people that were not grateful for the work we were doing. We were just seen as an annoyance, and kind of understandably so, I guess. Working in tech, I think you get a lot of, there's a lot of chance for miscommunication. But I was also kind of the brunt of a lot of that. And so I just would be stressed out. I would not be able to get any of my stuff that I was supposed to do done because of tons of interruptions and fires and, that kind of stuff where unexpected stuff would just come up and derail you. And so ultimately I felt like a robot, and, I didn't really feel like I had much control over my life. Stuck in the same loop of sleep, work, sleep. It felt miserable, and, maybe you felt miserable in your life when you didn't feel like you had control of your fate or the direction things were going. And, things changed for me when I got sick of all that and decided that, there's got to be a better way to feel every day. But I didn't know what that was. So it took me a lot of reading, personal development, basically anything that I could. It took a lot of journaling about what I liked about my job, what hopes and dreams I had for my future, if I got really clear on what the perfect self-directed day would be in the morning, what would that look like for myself? And getting that clear vision of what would feel more purposeful every day and exciting is what allowed me to then make the plan to go and make that happen. And as soon as I had that plan and started working it, I started to feel alive again. I started to feel like I was directing my life, I was living my life fully, and it changed my life. It really helped me grow as a person and, work on things that were interesting and personally fulfilling. So that's the big idea for you. If you are struggling with feeling like, oh, I don't feel like I'm on purpose, or I feel miserable every day, or I don't feel like I'm directing my life in the way that I want to, it's time to start thinking about your future again. Because a lot of times, too, when we get stuck, we feel like repeating the same thing over and over again. We don't feel the day every day. It's because we stopped imagining, we stopped dreaming, we stopped, really getting clear on what we wanted for ourselves and our families and our communities. We got disconnected from that, and we're just in survival mode day to day, or at least it wasn't in my case in this particular story. So if you've decided, hey, you know what? It's time for something better. It's time to imagine and build my best future. I just want to say I'm cheering you on. Keep going. That's awesome. If you haven't made that decision quite yet, but you need to do something different, I'm also cheering you on. And as always, you can go to seanbutler.com/coaching if you'd like a more directed, strategic conversation about your life and how to build a plan to advance maybe into something that's more purposeful, or something that's more authentically you, or something that lights you up every day. Because that is the big transformation of certified high performance coaching. It's helping you, transform and become or live into your full potential and really live your best days. So hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you have any questions, please post them below wherever you're watching this video. I'll get back to you sometime today, or I'll address it tomorrow in tomorrow's live cast. So hope to see you then. This is Sean Butner saying live with more joy, more personal growth, and more impact in your communities.